How's it going, YouTube? So, when we last left off, we were doing a Honda Civic. Normally I have the file loaded. I didn't do that this time, so y'all get to wait with me while it loads. Okay, it's loaded. So when we last left off, we finished half the dashboard. I'm going to just do like this, so this way it's like on the same side of the screen. We did half the dashboard. Now we got to do this other half. That's like something like that. Just up that direction. So anyways, while I'm doing this, I figure I'd say some jokes whenever I have some downtime. So prepare yourselves. This tutorial probably ain't going to be family friendly. Alright, so anyways, right. So we finished this half right here, and now we need to work on this half over here. So let's go ahead and just get started on that. First thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and create, well, actually, the first thing I need to do is press 1 on the keyboard so this is more squared off. Anytime you're dealing with polyplanes or any kind of polygonal object, make sure that you don't have smooth on. You want to try and keep that as squared up as possible, so this way, when you start throwing all the other components in there, I don't know why I moved my hand over here. I need to move it like up here. So this way, when you throw all the other components in there, everything will mesh up properly. So let's just go and create a polyplane. I'm going to create one. I gotta zoom in for this. I'm just going to create one right about here. Something like that. Nothing complicated. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to move this back. I'm just going to frame in on that. Now I want this to line up right about there. Now you don't have to line these up. I'm just choosing to do so because I want to. Okay, so yeah, this right here, obviously that doesn't line up there. We need to go in here into the front view. We actually need to line it up with this edge right here. I think it's that edge. Come on, you can do it. So we're just going to line that up right about there. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So then we're going to go ahead and click on this edge. We're just going to extrude this up and make it match all of these edges. That's all we're going to do. Very, very simple. So let's just go ahead and hit the extrude button. I'm going to extrude here. And we really want to keep this gap about even. We'll go into vertice mode after we've done everything and line it up then. So for now we're just doing extrusions. So my ex-girlfriend used to masturbate on her period. I know this because I caught her red-handed. Let's see. By the way, this new monitor / TV screen I got that I'm using that y'all are actually seeing on this thing is high def. I mean, HD porn is crystal clear. And when I mean crystal clear, I mean it is so clear. Not only can you see the absence of the father in the girl's life, you can see the shame in her family as well. Yeah, I'm out of jokes right now. Don't worry, I'll come up with more. I'm a messed up individual in that kind of aspect and manner. Let me just frame it on this edge. I'm just going to move this back a little bit. I need to move it up. Right about there. I need to move it over. I think I may have gone a little overboard with that. Let's go ahead and press G on the keyboard, and we're going to move this out. Let's see if I can even see that. No, I cannot. I want to say it's going to be somewhere around there. No, it's not. Let me see. Oh, that's why I got a big-ass gap. Yeah, because that's normal. Let me just go into the top view. I might be able to see it in here. Yeah, I can see it in the top view. All I got to do is just move it right here. Then I can come in this view and just move it up. That's the way we will do it. Alright, beautimous. So, what I want to do is I want to make this gap. I actually want to work on the gap right now, and I want to try and make it as uniform as possible. We have that down there. We'll deal with that later on. Move this probably right about here. So, so right here, we have this vertice. Doesn't quite line up. What I need to do is I need to go into the side view, and I'm going to make this little bastard line up right here. I'll just move that out right there. There we go. Come on. I'm going to move move this one in just a little bit, then I'll move, and I need to move it in one more. There we go. I say one more and it moves like 3 pixels, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So we're just going to click on this edge right here, which is the side edge. And then I'm going to hold down, you can hold down Shift and do this, or you can hold down Control Shift. It's completely optional. I've gotten so used to just, whenever I want to add vertices, I just hold down Control Shift because of how often I do it. And I'm in the wrong window. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to extrude all these edges. We'll extrude them out. I'm going to start scaling them in. I'm going to extrude again, and I'm going to... I did not mean to press that button. Now I'll press that button and move it out the rest of the way. And I am going to start working on this area as well. It's just not right now. I don't feel like it. Meh. So is what I am going to do, because this is about where... The door is right about here. So is what I need to do is I actually need to deselect that, and let me think how I want to do this. I'm just going to hit the extrude button. Screw it. We'll live life dangerously. I'm going to extrude it like that. And the reason why I'm doing that because of this pillar right here. Ah! Jimmie, you fucked up. Let me think how I want to do that. Ideally, how far up does that one go? Oh, that one can kiss my ass. I need to fix that. That's gonna have to be fixed. All right, so well, actually, now I have faces over there. Kiss my black ass. Okay, so what I'm going to do. Take a look at this right here. Because basically I need the cut in here, but I don't just want to... Actually, I know exactly how I can do this. So I can select right here, and I can just come off the cut right there. Face, and I can just delete those faces like that, and boom, done. And then I can just go and select these edges that go all the way across here. Where the hell is that? See, it's so smooth I didn't even see it. We'll go ahead and extrude these down just a little bit. I'm going to press G, and I'm going to move them down a little bit more. I'm just going to go ahead and make all that match up. Screw it. So now when I press 3, yeah, see, we have that nice sharp edge right there, and we have this lovely nonsense right there. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, that's what's going on. So I need to go into Vertex. And I'm going to hold down V on the keyboard. I'm just going to snap that right there. It's a little trick you can do. I call it a trick. It's really not even a trick. It's actually something that is integrated inside of Maya. But I need to go ahead and merge these vertices together. And then these should already be merged, I think. Yeah, they're already merged. Okay. So now when I press 3, it's a little better. Why is it still doing that? I don't understand this. Maya, what is this shit? There's one, that's one, and that's one. I guess technically it could be doing... Let me go ahead and just delete these faces right here. Let's get rid of that nonsense. Press 3. See, we still have a loop right over here. And I'm not going to lie to you two, I have no idea what's causing it at the moment. Actually, I think I might have an idea. If I come in here and do the append to poly, so what I can do is click right here and click right here. Now, in theory, and now. So, I'm thinking what's going on is that there's actually... Let me see what it looks like. Well, you know, I'm like that will be covered by the pillar, so we should be fine. This won't. That will definitely not be covered by the pillar. So what we need to do is we need to go to the cut face tool. We're going to click right here. We're going to add a very sharp extrusion right here. So now when we press 3, okay, that looks good. Then we're going to add one more. We'll cut right here. I'm going to have to zoom in for this one. We're going to do a cut right here. We'll do one right here. going to do a cut right here. Now this one, I'm adding this extra cut in here because I want this to be as tight as possible. So then when I press 3, we have that. That looks good. That actually looks really good. I might need to pull this one forward. In fact, I'm almost sure. Hey, get out of here. I'm almost sure I need to. Oh, come on, Maya. So if we click on this one, press 3, this is kind of what we're going to be running into. Not really worried about that right now. What I am worried about is moving this right here. Okay, there we go. So that's basically what I was wanting to do. Let me go ahead and go in here. And actually, I can't do anything with this one just yet because I still have to extrude these edges. And I still got to manipulate that. And I'm like, there's just all kinds of shit. Yeah, see, now y'all can see this channel editor. Y'all couldn't see that last time because my dumbass didn't have the new monitor set up all the way properly. So, hooray, Jimmie did something right. Alright, so I'm just going to move those right about here. Go and pull these forward. I'm going to move them down as well. There. I'm actually going to click on this one. I'm going to move this one up just a little bit. That one I'm not too terribly concerned, but I do want to move it up just a hair. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go and hide those again. Okay, so now we have this. That should be fine. Yeah, I kind of like that. And we'll have to manipulate this down here. We'll end up manipulating that a little bit later on. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's just jump right in. Let's do this. It's like Nike. Just do it. I'm just going to pull down just a little bit. I'm going to press 1 on the keyboard for this. I'm going to go back into Edge over here. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to match these up. I'm going to go into my Edge tool and going to move in, move down. I'm going to press G on the keyboard, and this time I'm going to scale in. So then we can come in here to Edge. So all of these edges right here. Yeah, I'm going to do this one too. Why not? I'm going to move this up right here, and then this one's going to be moved up. And let me move that one up a little higher. Wait, before I do that, I need to select this one, select that one, and then I can move this one. No, I cannot. Let's see how this looks real quick. That actually doesn't look half bad. Let me go ahead and create an edge loop. There we go. Okay, so that actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, it actually has a really nice curve to it. Now, why is it doing that? What is this nonsense? Let me come in here and take a look real quick. Okay, I see what's going on. I actually need to delete that edge, because that edge. Move that right about here, and I'm going to put this edge loop right here. And one right here. So now in theory, yeah, that looks better. And let's go ahead and go into Vertex. I'm going to select these. I'm going to do this in the top view, because I can already see that there's something weird going on here. I don't like it. Just going to move that over like that. There we go. That's better. So now we have this dashboard. I'm going to turn off the shading right there. So that's kind of what you should have. Something real similar to that. If you want to manipulate this a little bit more, as always, I encourage you to. This is the simple shape I'm sticking with. If you don't like this little weird notch going on right here on the very bottom, just select these vertices real quick. I'm going to frame in on them. So here's what you can do with these. Oh, come on. This right here is what's causing the notch. to fix that. Wait, is that causing a notch? Yeah, that is causing a notch. Okay. Sometimes I gotta be like, heh. So, yeah, I'm actually looking real close into the monitor, because sometimes I can see them, sometimes I can't. This happened to be one of the times I could not. So I'm just going to move this down right here. To move this down right here. Actually, let me go in here into edge loop, because I actually see something else that's going on right here. I just need to create an edge loop right here. Now, doing this, I'm going to forewarn you, you're going to have... Oh, no, actually, it didn't do it. I'm actually kind of shocked. I expected it to do it, but it didn't, so we're good. So that's what you should have. So obviously dashboards don't just end right there. We're going to finish this bad boy out. Let's, going to select this one. I think it's this one. I can't tell. I'm just going to pull this back. Something like that. Then we have this right here. I'm just going to... Actually, I need to scale this in. Scale it in like that. Yeah, let me scale a little bit more. We'll just do that. So now when I press 3, that is what you should have. Or when you press 3, that's what you should have. It's something real similar to that. That's all I'm doing for the dashboard. Because you're not actually going to be like getting the camera in under here or anything. So you just need like the general shape of it. You don't need anything real extravagant. Let's go ahead and work with this area. Why not? Let's go into face. Let's go into face. And let's go into vertex. Something does not look right here. Just going to pull that. Uh-huh. Jimmy, did you fuck up? Yes, I did. Ah, that's where I fucked up. YouTube, how could you let me do that? Okay, so we're actually going to grab all of these. This edge right here needs to be lined up with this. So we actually need to pull this all the way up here. That's where the dashboard sits. That's why the firewall's not lining up properly. And that is why the guy is innocent until proven guilty. So let's just take this edge right here, and we're just going to pull it forward like that. Oh, wait, I grabbed too many. Rewind! Let's just take this edge right here and pull it forward. So we'll have something like that. If you don't like this right here, in which, in my case, I don't, you can always just select face, or actually, let's go into edge. I think edge would be a lot better, because I'd much rather have an edge pissing me off than a whole face pissing me off. Let me go into, okay, so yeah, now if you notice, missed one. If you notice, I'm not selecting these outside faces. Now they will move, so you need to keep that in mind. But I actually just want to keep those positioned right where they are. So I'm just going to grab these. I'm just going to pull all these forward. If you want, one other option you can do is come in here and add some faces. Like so. Or I say faces. Going to, I'm just messing up all over the place. If you want, you can also click on separate. So you can grab this face, hold down shift, and click and drag. Hold down shift and click and drag. There we go. And then you can just delete that one. So now we have just this one that we can work with. So if you select face right here, you can actually just move these up. As you can see, you get this more nice uniform look. The other option you have is you can just go ahead and extrude the bastards. And probably extrude it to right about here somewhere. You know, kind of move up. You know, something like that. This way now you have an actual area for the pedals. For the pedals. Or pedestals? The pedophiles. That ain't right. Yeah, I'm in one of my wacky autistic moods. There ain't going to be nothing friendly about this video, or family oriented about this video, shall I say. Yeah, when I'm in these moods, there's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth. Yeah, oddly enough, some of the things that come out of my mouth are a lot better than what goes into other people's mouths. You can take that however you want. So right here is what I want to do next, is I actually want to come in here and I want to create an edge loop right about here. Right about here. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab face right about here or so. I don't think I'm going to grab these back ones. I'm just going to grab right up here. Right up to here. I'm just going to press W on the keyboard. I'm just going to lift up like so. I will come into edge and I'll click on this edge and click on this edge. I'm going to press R on the keyboard. I'm just going to move that out like that. Yeah, maybe in just a little bit. So now when we press 3, we should have this nice little hint. I'm going to come in here to the edge loop tool. I'm going to move that one right up to the edge. Move this one right up to the edge. I'm going to take this one, move it right over here, something like that, and this one right over here, something like that. So this is the shape that you should have. And if you want to bring up the back, you're more than welcome to. I'm just choosing not to because the seat is actually going to hide this section. Oh wait, we do have to add something back here. Okay, no biggie. Let me press 1 on the keyboard. I'm going to add one here and here. So now when we press 3, that is what we should have. And a lot of this shit will be hidden. Let me add one up here. So there we go. Like I said, the back seat will cover that one. Just to make sure it will cover that one, I'm just going to grab these vertices. I'm just going to pull them back, something like that. And then I'll grab these and pull these back as well. So that is about what you should have. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Let me press 1 on the keyboard real quick because I'm actually going to create one last edge loop. I'm going to create one right about here. Something like that. And one on this side. So now when we press 3, yeah, see now we have that nice shape right there. We'll come in here. So I'm going to click on the dashboard. Click on these edges. I'm just going to, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, you little bastard. Deselect those. I'm just going to pull these back, pull these down. There we go. So that looks like what you'd expect to see. I guess that's what you expect to see. I don't know. What would you expect to see? Does it even matter? Okay, we don't have anything protruding through. That looks good. Oh, we do have something protruding through. That's okay. I'll just grab these. I'm just going to pull them up. Something like that. Click on this guy. Let me hide these. Yeah, you bastard. Go into this view. There we go. And I think I'm going to click that little guy too. I'm just going to scale the crap out of it and go bloop, like that. No biggie. There we go. Probably going to go ahead and actually go into vertex and just grab this and pull it over. I'm going to pull it over right about here. Don't see anything protruding through there, so we should be good. Alright, that is the dashboard, and let's go ahead and we're going to press 1 on this object. We're going to hit Control D. We'll go into Mesh Display. We'll hit Reverse, and then we'll go into Object Mode, obviously. Now I want to make sure I have both of these objects selected, and we'll just combine them. The purpose of doing that is now we have the undercarriage. Now, we will be manipulating this a lot more. In fact, I'll just show you one of the things we're going to end up doing. We're going to take this whole bottom panel. Do I have... Okay, yeah, I got something there. That's good. No, I don't. That is being shown through. Okay, so, my bad. With these selected, I'm just going to go ahead and hit... Do I want to hit Extrude? I think I do. I'm just going to hit Extrude. I'm just going to pull this guy up about right here. Somewhere in there. About right there. There we go. Yeah, something like that. So now we have that. Should have that. And we are going to create a panel, but I want this pulled up so this way we have room for the fuel tank. fact, I still don't have that quite where I want it. Let me go into the side view. This would be a lot easier in the side view. Things are always easier in the side view. Okay, maybe not always, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to select these right here. Let me press 1 on the keyboard so I can see what the hell I'm grabbing. Okay. Yeah, I say things are easier in the side view, and I'm like, what the hell am I grabbing? I don't know where I am. So there we go. There's that. The hell? Oh. Oh, you bastard. You beautiful, glorious bastard. Grab those. Yeah, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You are here somewhere, young Padawan. Yes, I'm actually kind of torn on this. I don't think I'm going to grab that. I think I'm just going to grab these right here and pull these up. You know, pull them up like that. So when I press 3 on the keyboard... Huh. How about that? What does it look like underneath? Underneath it actually looks pretty good. I think I'm going to stick with that. I'm like, it's not exact, but that is kind of what I expect to see underneath of a import that is front-wheel drive. Whether, I mean, even on a lot of the American vehicles that are front-wheel drive, it looks pretty similar to that. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to roll with it. Press 1, Control S. So, yes, part 3. That is it for the dashboard. Finally. Oh, wow, we're only like 27 minutes in the video. That's not bad. Either way, we're done with it. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your subscriptions do help me, I promise, because these videos are actually helping fund my video game that I'm currently working on. So, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment on what you would like to see me do, what videos you enjoy the most. If you don't like this video, don't hit subscribe. Dislike the video if you wish. Let me know how much you hated it. Like, what gut-wrenching part that just made you want to thrust a sword into my eye socket that you just absolutely could not stand. Okay, that was a little excessive, but you get the idea. So, yeah, until next time, you two, I shall see y'all later, and until then, y'all have a good day.